Hello and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 3. This is our challenge stronghold playthrough with CragHack, with no tier 5 spells, no resurrection and no anime dead allowed. It's been a bit of a slow start due to a low gold biome, but we can see our main road break just to the south here, which is a throng of halfling grenadiers. I'll keep the intro relatively short, so the plan this time is simply to clear out more units so we can gather up more gold, and to rush our castle and capital in our main town, Cragmore. As always, if you're enjoying the playthrough, please do hit that like button as it helps a lot, and subscribe for more content. I still put out 2 videos a week. And lastly, I'm always looking for more subscriber suggestions, so please comment what you'd like to see. I'm doing Cove on a water map as a subscriber suggestion next after this stronghold playthrough, but please do add any suggestions and I will add them to the list and I will do them. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, we'll move our secondary heroes, so let's grab this campfire on Octavia. I'm going to have a few other bits to pick up with Octavia, so let's start moving her down. And likewise Terek, he just has wood to pick up there. Turns out Terek wants wood. Haha. Right, Vey is just going to be part of our chain, I think. And Straker is just picking up the odd bits of resources here that we actually can. So, let's see what we can buy. What do we still need for castle? Just gold, and capital needs the castle and gold. Alright, it's fine. So let's take Gerd. He at least comes with a few troops, so he's useful. Let's pick up our orcs, and we'll pick up one of the birds as well. Let's send Gerd along to Gundula. Or Gundula, whichever it is. Gundula can then drop off troops to Vey for us. You might as well grab the stables on this way past, I suppose. Okay, and we can bring these troops up this way to drop off to CragHack on the next turn, so that's fine. We're not going to be building anything in our main town, reason being that we're really just going to be saving for our castle and capital, but we would also like to be able to pick up our behemoths and a few of our other stronger troops. We're probably going to prioritise 20 to 49. No. I think that's actually too big a stack for us. We're going to lose, well, we'd be able to do the fight, but we would lose quite a bit, I think. Let's just put our 1 stacks forward here so that they absorb some hits. And rocks can just wait again. Okay, let's move our Wolf Riders up. And rocks can just one-shot the centaurs, so that's fine. I didn't think they'd be able to one-shot them actually, but we are playing with CragHack, so it makes us able to actually do that. So we've got a few bits of gold to pick up here, it looks like. We've got Wyvern Monarchs here, which we probably won't take. That'll be a pretty difficult fight for this particular army. Again, it'd be doable, but I don't really want to lose that many troops. I've got a Targe of the Rampaging Ogre over here, which is actually a really good artifact, but I'm guessing the guard's going to be too strong. So we'll probably just take out these nymphs, and then see what we end up with the wagons, etc. here. So I think we're mostly good to end the turn. Gerd can start moving his way back home. And likewise Gundula, she can start moving back so she can be part of a chain for us. But let's just end the turn. Okay. CragHack does want to take this fight, I believe. These are speed 8s. I think they're faster than anything we've got. No, they're the same as the rocks. Okay. Ah, nice. Morale. I did kind of forget how weak nymphs actually are, though. So that's a good thing. Let's just defend and defend. Then we should be able to just smack these. They're the fastest unit, so they're no longer getting the first turn. Yeah, okay, cool. And if I want to go past here, then Throng of Stone Golems. I mean, it's potentially doable actually because they're Stone Golems, but I'm probably just going to start making my way back to the south. I really do want to take the Medusa stores just for the gold, but I don't think it's probably worth it. Let's see what else we can find with Olivia first. Okay, it looks like we can't actually go through any of these. Halfling Grenadiers are going to be a bit of a tough fight to take. Oh, I really do want to take this, but I don't think it's very sensible. So first things first, let's just move up with Straker. He'll be able to take both of these piles next turn. Gundula just wants to sit around here somewhere. And Gerd wants to go all the way back to town. He can just wait there for us. What else did we have in here? Ash and Rathmont. Neither of which are very good. So yeah, Octavia doesn't actually have a great deal to do now, because we can't really get through any of these with her, so we'll start sending Terek out as well, so that he can be part of chains for us. In fact, that means Gundula can actually move a little bit further on, because Terek's going to take her place here. And Vey just has some troops for us. Let's pick up a piece of resources there, and then we'll just stay here so that CragHack can pick those up on the way past. Okay, so we actually want to go here so you can move those over without CragHack using any moves. And in fact, what we're going to do is we're going to take everything off CragHack except for the rocks. Yeah, I think that makes sense. And CragHack at some point also wants to get a spell book, so we'll start thinking about that when we eventually find our next town. Hopefully this area here, but it could well be a treasure area. Not very strong units for a treasure area, but if we look at the scenario info, we are on 8mm6 rather than 8xm8 like usual. So the template the monsters aren't going to be as strong in the template, it's as simple as that. And how many skill slots does CragHack have left? 3. Okay. We might take wisdom, we might not, we might decide to handicap CragHack and not give him wisdom, so we'll see. We'll find out at level 12, because he should get offered it again at level 12. And Octavia really just wants to stay... Okay, nothing on the bones, that's fine. Octavia really just wants to stay close to here so that she can come through the break as soon as we do it. Likewise Vey, he's going to want to come through as well, but we can move him down for now, drop off the troops again next turn. CragHack can come and take this out, and then Vey can start making his way back. So I think we're actually good to end the turn already. Okay, CragHack just wants his army back. Lovely. Vey can start making his way back this way, so we can pick up troops. And that's possibly even enough there. How far can Gundula go? Slide him out further. Okay. That's fine, so Gundula's good where she is. Terek can almost reach Gundula even where she is now. So let's make sure that he can. And let's do this break with CragHack. Okay. And let's hit this stack because it hasn't attacked yet. Of course we're stuck here. And we want to hit the bigger stack because they're going to hit first. Okay, we'll hit the other stack because we can hit this one with our rocks next turn. Okay, that's actually great. They only hit my goblins, really. I think I might have lost one archer or something like that, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, I lost 5. Okay, well, it's still not the end of the world. It's not too bad. So, CragHack, let's make our way down. Shack? Okay. So it's either a neutral or a cove area here. I'd like to go through as soon as possible, but... Okay, at least I don't have to fight those coatls. Let's fight these sprites. Let's wait and just smack these. Smack these as well. Okay, they went and took out some hobgoblins again. I'm okay with that. Wow, basic logistics. 100% absolutely taking that. Okay, let's take out these imps next turn, because an imp cache should be easy to take, and it's a nice chunk of gold for us. Octavia can come and take this gold for us, which does allow us to build our castle, so we're going to do that. And Octavia even can also take these. Do I want to build up Octavia? Not really, I suppose, is the honest answer. So there's not really much point in me taking this fight with Octavia instead. I'll just leave her and she can pick up this chest and make her way down after... Well, I could take lots of rogues. Maybe I take lots of rogues. I can't. Alright, whatever. Let's just put just the birds back on CragHack then. And Terek can probably start moving on. Gerd, how far can Gerd move? Okay, so Terek could move at least to here. It should be fine. We've then got Gundula next, who should be fine to move to here. And Vey, who should be fine to move at least to his maximum. Straker can come and pick up something from here. 4 ore, could be worse. Could be better, of course, as well. I was really hoping that I would get some other insanely overpowered artifact, but no joy. Okay, so I think we're good to end the turn. Hopefully with some of these bits of gold, we can actually get enough to buy... Ooh, there's a Ring of Vitality there, which is actually really good. We can get enough to buy our capital very soon. And from there we should be able to start rolling out the number of troops that we've got fairly quickly in comparison to now. Octavia just wants to have the army back on CragHack. Let's engage the imps. I guess we just hope we don't get morale. Well, they don't get morale, I suppose. Oh, we got morale. Perfect. Well, that makes things simpler. Right, so we're going to want our birds in the top corner here. We're going to want our orcs on the left-hand side. Yep, that's right. And we want our wolves in the middle. I think this is the correct setup already. So again, I guess we just hope that they don't get morale. Which stack is that? The first one? So my orcs get to move last. So I think no matter what I do... Yeah, I put things in the wrong place. Never mind. Let's actually put our Cyclops in the way. Hopefully that means the imps will hit that instead. And we'll put our 1 stack over here so they do get hit. And a 1 stack here. Okay, they wouldn't hit my Wolf Riders. That was kind of a surprise, I guess. Ooh, morale. That's just what we needed. And Wolf Raiders are going to get to move first. But we don't want to put them in danger. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Let's just go and clear this out. Yeah. Oops, I actually meant to take the fight there, so apologies to those who like to see every fight. Hopefully these will flee. They don't. Okay. Nice, morale. Set the middle stack. And let's smack the top stack with our rocks. We'll hit the 8 stack with our Cyclops. And they've already attacked, so let's hit the 4. Okay, that's not too bad. I think it's probably worth it. Even if we pick that up, we're not going to have enough gold, right? Although we might, actually. Yeah, we might, so that's actually worth it so that I can build my capital now. Just went over the 10k gold mark, so that's great. And Olivia can come back round and start picking up a few bits and pieces for us here. That's nice. Straker with his crappy Walking Dead. He's basically just a fodder hero, so let's go and explore with him. Gundula's in the right spot. Gundula can actually move pretty far, so let's put Vey here instead. I think this is all going to be correct once I actually have enough gold to buy some troops. And we won't visit the shack, we can do that with Olivia here. Hopefully lots of marksmen are just going to flee. That'll be the ideal situation, but otherwise we're not actually moving any of our heroes. Strange situation where most of the playthroughs we have, you end up with lots of mystical gardens and windmills and things like that. I have 1 windmill, which I've not cleared out. And that's literally it. I have no other... and a warehouse of wood. But I have nothing else. Oh, actually, there's a warehouse of sulfur there too, but I can't get to it yet because of the sharpshooters. But otherwise, yeah, it's a pretty dry start when it comes to resources. So let's move Octavia first. Let's grab this Mercury. We're not going to pick up the crewmates, but we will pick up the extra Mercury, and we'll flag the shack as well. Just so it screws us over later if we get a dungeon town, so that instead of a dragon or something, we end up with a crewmate in our summoning portal. Come on, flee. Oh, I was really hoping they would flee. Ah, nice. That'll do. Expert Earth Magic. I don't want basic ballistics. That kind of sucks. Lots of mechanics, which I'm guessing are also going to want to fight me. There's a Nyx fort there. That'd be really nice to get. Oh, but it's guarded by a throng of storm elementals. Yeah, we're not going to be doing that for a while then. No, we don't want to fight the mechanics if we don't have to. We do want to fight the gargoyles though, because we've got a trading post here, which would allow us to trade in a load of our mercury and sulfur for gold, which would actually allow us to build a lot more troops. Like a lot more troops. Okay, so they've both waited. Let's also wait, although that puts us... It means they're probably just going to come forward and hit this with this stack. So let's take out as many as we possibly can. Yep, there we go. Okay, morale on our one Cyclops again. Alright, I think that's fine. I'd rather not have lost all those troops actually, but at the same time, does mean we have access to a trading post next turn, which is potentially really, really good. I say potentially. It is really, really good. We're going to have access to that so we can grab a ton more gold next turn and be able to load up... Where was he? Gerd. We'll be able to load up Gerd with troops from our main town and then bring those across and add those to CragHack's army, which would be really nice. Then Straker can continue to make his very, very slow way down here to do probably nothing, but we can explore over to the left here, I guess, with him maybe. Is it worth trying to make these Wood Elves flee? I think probably. I think probably is the honest answer there. So everyone else is good where they are. Let's just end the turn. Still not seeing any AI, but I'm actually pretty happy about that because I'm quite weak at the moment. Hopefully we can make these run. Let's see. Do have a graveyard there, but I'm only going to be able to reach it from this side, the right-hand side, just guarded by lots of Wyvern Monarchs, which we don't particularly want to try and take yet. I've got an arena over there, which would be nice to go and visit as well, though. And I think that might even be a Lion's Pendant of Courage. If it is, then that's a brilliant artifact. Do we try and make these flee is the question. We do, but they don't. Okay, another 4 archers lost. Horde of Harpies isn't a great fight for us. So we'll probably just leave that. And we'll go and take a Throng of Imps. Yeah, we will engage them. Let's hit the Familiars, just in case. They're going to be vaguely more threatening, I guess. And let's just defend on the rocks. Okay. So we lost 1 Wolf Rider. I think that's fine. We'll take the gold and we'll pick up the XP next time. Okay, 5 more Mercury. Always useful when you just find a trading post. So let's actually trade in... We've also got a Mercury building. So... let's trade in the majority of our Mercury. We've also got a Sulphur Dune. So let's also trade in the majority of our Sulphur. We don't have a gem pond or anything, but we do have a warehouse of wood, so we're only going to trade in 10. But that does give us a very significant chunk of gold. So I guess the first thing to do is buy our stronger units. How much are ogres? 300, so if I buy all of them, yeah, it's worth it. And while we're at it, we'll probably want to upgrade the wolves. Wolves. So let's upgrade the barracks as well while we're at it. And we're going to wait 1 more turn here with Gerd. Reason being that I do want to upgrade my Wolf Riders if I can. Although... no, do you know what? I'm just going to send Gerd on. He can go and drop these troops off. And then that's not Gangula, that's Terek. Let's go and drop these on Gangula, whatever her name is. We'll grab the stables on the way past, because why not? We'll drop everything off with Vey. And then Vey can start moving down. With some good old-fashioned hero chaining. Well done, Vey, that actually worked really well. So, Straker. What's Straker going to want to do? ideally we're going to be wanting to explore off to the left here, to the west. We also do want to take our water wheel next turn. Or not next turn, but the turn after, in fact. But we can do that with Gundula. I need to check out how to say that name, clearly. And Octavia, likewise, she can do a little bit of exploring for us on the way. Looks like we've got a cove town down here, which I didn't even spot. So we'll go and take that. Doesn't look like it's anybody's town, it's just a neutral one. And we've also got another Nyx fort here, I think. I think that looks like another Nyx fort anyway. So, with double Nyx fort here and a cove town, could well be that we're going to be building up a Nyx stack at some point. Okay, let's grab the XP on CragHack. We'll take Expert Leadership. He's still got 2 basic skills to level up though, so I'm not concerned. And then it was Vey that brought these troops all the way down, so pop those over Vey. That significantly increases CragHack's army and capabilities in general. Well, that was a nice morale. Expert leadership really coming into its own there. Let's defend and wait, and then we should be able to... Oh, leadership again. Very nice. And just one-shot them with the rocks. Okay, great. What have we got there? Horde of Centaur captains. Okay. That's not too bad a fight, and lots of sea witches, lots of boars. It's actually not too bad a fight guarding that either. But let's do this. This is the most important thing. Yeah, that's acceptable. And then we want to build... Well, we're going to need a tavern, of course. Nest, so we can get more birds. And a roost as well, for even more birds. So, Nyx Fort, all it actually requires us to build is the nest. So, next week we'll be able to get Nyxes. We'll hopefully try and build up our citadel as well, alongside our other bits and pieces. Crewmates. Let's just build on Mage Guild 1. That means CragHack can finally buy a spellbook. I got Haste, Shield, Bless, Magic Arrow. The only thing we're missing there is Slow, really, and with that would be the best 5 tier 5 spells in my opinion. So that's actually pretty good. How do we actually get to these Nyxes? Lots of Scorpicors. That's going to be a horrible fight. But it looks like all of these fights are going to be pretty horrible for us. So that's fine, we can decide what to do next turn. Let's grab these on Straker first. And Straker can't go anywhere that way, so he's going to have to try moving this way. Okay, not a lot we can really do here, it looks like, either. Oof, throng of genies. Lots of war unicorns as well, guarding a box and some resources. That's actually not too bad a fight, although I suspect that'll be a very high lot. Probably be 6 or 7 unicorns per stack. We'll keep an eye on that, because I think that'll probably go to a horde of war unicorns next week. Probably, anyway. Okay, so Gerd is where he wants to be. Roughly. Terek likewise, so that we can move troops along. Vey could actually just go back up to the north and start being part of a chain again. In fact, let's just pop him on the water wheel here. And Gundula can bridge the gap between the 2 heroes. So that should be okay. Octavia, we want to explore on a little bit if we can. Probably going to find we can't pick anything up, but let's see. Looks like this is unguarded, but I suspect... Ah no, we've got a guard there. Fine. I was thinking we've got the Pendant of Second Sight there, which makes you immune to blind. Actually really, really good later on in the game. And Resource Solo gives us wood and ore, which we don't massively need right now, at least. So it's probably not worth spending the gold. Let's keep these for now. That trading post was actually kind of our saviour, it looks like. Alright, so I think we're good to end the turn and the week. Month of the Spider. Okay. Well, no month of the Plague, at least. Which is nice. A horde of centaurs. I think we just do go and take these out, because it'd be cool to visit the churchyard. Okay, morale again. And centaurs are actually going to get the first turn. Okay, for some reason they decided to go and hit my behemoths, which means they couldn't really do anything at all. Horde of zombies. Let's move things around slightly. Want our archers right in the middle. Yeah, I think this works. And let's go and hit these. These are going to be the first stack to move, but I should be able to smack those with my Wolf Riders before they do. I don't remember them having 6 stacks of zombies, actually. Don't know if that's new, or maybe I'm just misremembering everything. I think we bless our behemoths. Okay, that's fine. Dragon Wing Tabard. It's actually a really nice nice artifact for CragHack, because his spellcasting kind of sucks. And it would be nice to clear out some of these, but at the same time we have got a Cape of Velocity there, which is really strong artifact. We don't have a weapon yet though, so I think the best thing for us to do overall is going to be to go around here, clear out this portal so we can find out where it goes and maybe send one of our heroes through it. But also to come and try and take these Scorpicores out so that we can pick up some Nixes and the sword, which will make a big difference to us overall. Okay, so that's another break into our original area, so at least we know there's not much here. That's good. And we can't get past here anyway, so let's just come back down again. Straker, let's see how far you can go through here. Not far, is the honest answer, so let's come back down from there as well. Pack of Giants guarding Black Market and a terrible artifact. That's interesting. And we do have some gold. So let's pick up Tyraxor and the upgraded Wolf Pen. Let's upgrade his Wolf Riders for him and pick up some more. Let's also pick up our Orcs, our Behemoths, and some of our Cyclops, and that's pretty much all we're going to be able to do. Yeah. Alright, I think that's okay though. Let's start sending Tyraxor onwards. Does he have a Ballista? No, it must be another hero I'm thinking of that has the Ballista. So, Gerd, let's move you on. You can go and drop everything off to Terek for us. Terek can grab the stables, and then drop all of this off to Gundula. Then Vey, already on our water wheel, so we should really have picked that up first. We would have been able to pick up a couple more rocks, but never mind. Let's pass everything off to Vey. Kind of annoying that it automatically keeps one goblin. Sorry, one wolf rider rather than one goblin. Seems a bit silly to me, but hey ho. Right, so adding these to CragHack's army should actually make him pretty powerful. 4 behemoths and a couple more birds. Yeah, overall this will definitely make him much stronger. Let's move back on Gerd as well. It'll probably be around here somewhere. Which means Tyraxor. He can just add to my chain, I guess. Yeah, he can just add to the chain, that's fine. At some point I will start upgrading all these units as well, but it'll probably be a while. Okay, I think everybody's done everything they can, so let's end the turn. Okay, so first things first, Vey wants to drop off this army. We could chain our Wolf Riders back, which I think we might do. Come on, Vey. Let's make our way back home. And then Vey is going to be able to move to here next turn, which means Gundula can move up a little bit as well. Straker can just come down to the south and see if we can find anything that we can get through. I mean, it looks like the answer is no, essentially, so I think Straker's actually going to be our sacrificial hero that goes through the portal. Terek's going to be in the right spot there. Means Gerd can move on probably to here, maybe even to here. And then Tyraxor should be able to do most of it. I mean, how far can Gerd move next turn? All the way into town. So we could move him all the way into town and then put Tyraxor here so that he can actually start the movement chain again. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. And Gundula. Gundula can move pretty far. And we'll pick up the... Whoops, actually didn't mean to do that. We will pick up the stables though, which means we can move Terek a little bit further on too. And Octavia still needs to do some exploring for us. We don't really want to sacrifice Octavia. Protection from Earth, it's a good spell. And our Cove town wants a tavern. And we can start building up the income from this town. Ooh, we've got Sam. She's a really good hero. Speciality of Nagas on Fafnir, no point taking that. So yeah, ideally this week we're going to want to be building our nest and our Nyx fort if we can. But we should be able to do that. We also want to build our town hall, of course, and our citadel. Looks like I've got the Cove theme music. I've not got a problem with that though, I quite like the Cove theme music. Okay, morale, nice. Okay, nice and simple. Probably let them flee if they flee. They don't, unfortunately. We'd really have preferred that they did. Is this enough? No. Alright, well, that was a waste then. Wow. Good job we got morale there. Alright, well that wasn't entirely to plan. We lost every single one of our wolf raiders there. Which is actually kind of crappy. They're good units and we did want to keep them to try and build up a power stack in the later game. Whoops, I actually meant to take that fight, sorry guys. Horde of sprites, hopefully we can just make them flee. Fingers crossed. Lots of wyverns guarding a bank here, which is a shame because we'd like to take the bank. And a horde of zealots guarding a utopia, which is nice to see. We can't quite take utopia, I don't think. Not without losing too much of our army. Okay, so I think actually everybody else is good where they are already. So, we're done with the turn, I think. Okay, and just bear with me 2 seconds. Okay, sorry about that. So, let's take out this horde of sprites. We'll fight them, why not? Oh wow, morale. Well, okay, that's kind of the end of that then. Resources to pick up, but I think we'll leave those and someone else can grab them. Although, no, we're nearly at the end of a week. Let's apparently pick up a ton of sulfur, whatever. Medallion of Courage could be useful, Badge of Courage even. Also gives us immunity to mind spells, I believe, unless they fixed that in HotA, but I don't think they have. Let's put our behemoths at the top. Lots of Scorpicors. I think this is a doable fight without losing too many units. I'm going to end up losing a couple more orcs, I think, but should be okay. Yeah, let's take the fight. Ooh. Ooh. That's not at all what we wanted to see. Let's bless our orc stack. And we just have to hit because these are all going to come across next turn. They shouldn't be able to hit these very easily, especially if I move this. No, if I move this one stack, they can get in at the bottom. So I'm going to have to move this one stack here up to protect our orcs, but that's fine. In which case, let's just hit one of the stronger stacks so we lose a little bit less. Okay, that sort of went to plan, sort of. Let's mass shield, which is actually probably what we should have done in the first turn. And hopefully we can take these out. Not quite, okay. But it does mean our Cyclops are now freed up and we want to hit the biggest stack with these. Ah, morale. It's actually a godsend, okay. And how much damage do these do? Not enough. So we are going to have to take a retail on our orcs. That's fine though. We only lost 7 orcs because we positioned well there, so that's good. Means we can take the Nyx Fort and this artifact, the Black Shard of the Dread Knight, which is a +3 attack artifact. That's not bad at all. We already know that Octavia can't get through here, so I guess she might as well just come and explore some of these things. Fairly sure that we can't actually get through any of these places though, that said. It's a bit of a shame, I'd quite like to be able to explore a little bit more here. We can apparently get past this way though, which is interesting. At some point we are going to have to take out that throng of storm elementals because I really want that Nyx Fort, but I'm hoping that we can have a strong enough army that they'll just flee by the time we actually want to take them out. Or we actually tried to take them out anyway. A horde of manticores. I mean, it is guarding the Tome of Air Magic, which is super strong, but I don't think we can take a horde of manticores yet. And who had our Wolf Riders? They did. Okay, I'd kind of forgotten that I'd actually put all of these on Vey, so I'm really pleased with that. Because I was figuring out that we'd actually just lost everything, Wolf Rider wise, when we did the disastrous fight we just did. Okay, well, I'm glad that I left plenty of heroes here, movement wise. So it means Tarek was actually able to move these along for us. And Gerd can go all the way back into our town. Upgrade the Wolf Riders for us, and we'll pick up our rocks and our ogres while we're here too. We won't bother with the goblins yet. But Gerd can then give the army to Taraxor, and Taraxor can start moving up back this way. That'll do nicely, so next turn we'll be able to use the chain in reverse. And Straker is our disposable hero, so let's find out where this goes. Oh! Okay. I mean, there's a throng of pirates here, but there is a free town. So, okay, Straker, you found us something interesting. Well done. Throng of Medusa Queens. Some of these fights are pretty brutal for what they're guarding. I guess it is a hive, but we wouldn't take the hive anyway, so that doesn't really matter to us. Right, what can we build in our Cove town? So we're at day 3 now, so we're going to have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've still got 5 days left of the week overall. Please don't laugh at me for actually counting those up. So we can definitely make our nest, we can definitely make our town hall, and we can definitely make our citadel. So town hall is the first thing to build, and we'll get the most gold over the week by doing it that way. But otherwise I think we're good to end the turn. Okay, and CragHack can pick up a couple of these things for us. We'll fight the Nixes. And we'll bless our Orc pack. Yep, makes this relatively trivial. Yep, fine. And we will pick up the 2 Nixes, because Nixes are absolutely insane. It says ignores 30% of enemies' attack skill. I'm pretty sure that goes up significantly when they get stronger as well. When they get upgraded, that is. And CragHack, realistically, is... We could go and take out these lots of Scorpicors. We know we have a strong enough army to do it, to be fair. But we do really want to be taking out this this new town. And Octavia probably just wants to be hanging around here so that we can pick up a few more things. That said, we are going to have Straker that's going to be exploring for us. It'd be really nice to explore some more of this area, actually. We're going to have to do some pretty strong fights to even get there. So maybe Octavia just starts moving back up so that she can start chaining some units next time. Okay, so maybe we can just ignore Tarek and we can go straight to Gundula. You can drop these troops all the way back off to Vey. Vey can then move through. We did do the water wheel at least, yep. And I keep not seeing these bone dragons, so I sort of go past and think, oh, I'll have a look in the black market. But obviously I can't do that. Okay, so Vey can move a decent amount up that way. Tarek pretty much just wants to be where he is, actually. As Gerd should be able to reach him there. Yep, absolutely can. Superb. And Straker can just hang around next to this portal so that we can go through straight away. Gerd, Taraxor, and all of these other heroes are in the right spot already. Actually, Taraxor wants to go a little bit further on. And Gundula can a little bit too. Does feel nice building hero chains, because it's something that you don't do if you've got lots and lots of movement spells and things, so I think it really makes a difference. You can get sea witches soon as well. Let's build our nest first though. Okay, and everyone else is in the right spot, so let's end the turn. Okay, CragHack, let's go. Wow, okay. Really didn't expect to lose that many. Will be a bit of a common theme, I suppose. Saying, I didn't really expect to lose that many. And this stack hasn't hit yet, so let's hit that one. And these are going to hit first next turn, so let's hit them. Let's magic arrow this bottom stack. Yeah, okay. So we lost 17 orcs, which is a lot, but it does give us some visibility of this area. Advanced logistics or basic wisdom. I can't decide whether I'm going to preclude CragHack from having wisdom or not. I think I'm going to allow CragHack to have wisdom. I'm going to be kind. And what do we want to build in this new town? CragHack's nearly out of mana, so let's build the Mage Guild 1. That also gives him slow, which is really, really, really nice. Probably, in my opinion anyway, the best spell in the game. Put a ring there, which is actually quite good. Ring of Sprites. We've got a Dwarven Treasury up here as well. Pack of Red Dragons, wow, that must be a high-level scroll. I bet that's Implosion or something like that. Lots of Battle Dwarves, it's a really, really easy fight though. As is lots of archers. How much movement have I got left? 400. So if I move to here, I'm not going to be able to get back into town. Okay, let's stay where we are. And Octavia can trade in a few more resources for us. It's mostly sulfur. We can trade in a few of these too. Okay, that gives us a small amount of extra gold for next turn. So, City Hall still needs the marketplace and the blacksmith. Obviously we want to build the marketplace and the blacksmith fairly fast anyway. But not yet. We've got a trading post here, so the marketplace isn't as essential as usual. So I think the most important thing is going to be building our Nyx fort and our citadel. Okay, so Octavia's traded in not everything that she can actually. Let's trade in 11 gems as well. And we'll trade in 5 wood. Only 5 though, because we still don't know where our lumber mill is for this new town. And we can't quite get our lumber mill yet for our main town because we keep taking all of our army away. That said, still only lots of sharpshooters, so with the army we can pick up next week, we might be able to just make them run away. We'll see. We'll see. So otherwise I've got lots of heroes that are in the right spot for chaining, and I've also got Vey, who has troops that he can give to Straker. Let's just send those across and leave him with 1 Wolf Rider. Yeah, that makes sense. And let's actually take the army that we can. Which is most of it, to be fair. We should be able to just make these archers flee with Straker. Yep, great. Which means we can pick up the resources here. And we can return the army back to CragHack for next turn. That said, given that CragHack's in a town, what is our quickest unit at this stage? It's probably going to be the rocks. Nope, Wolf Riders. Or Wolf Raiders, even. Slightly different, but a very important difference. And Vey can start making his way back next turn. Gundula can basically just stay where she is. And with Straker, let's have a really quick look and see what we can see. Lots of pirates guarding a box. That seems like a far too easy a fight to be guarding a Pandora's box. Strange. Alright, well I'm guessing it's just a terrible box then. Taraxor can just sit here for us. We don't have anything to build in our main town that we want to build, at least. We could build the mess hall, it's only 1,000 gold, I guess. But I think we'll keep it. We could upgrade some of our units as well, I suppose. Behemoth Crag we're not a million miles away from. Let's save gold. Let's save gold. And let's actually trade in a little bit more resources. Or a few more resources, I should say. Okay, I think that's fine. A little bit more gold. And actually, we could do this. Yeah, I think that's fine. And we'll trade in the rest of those two so that we can build up Behemoth Crag. Makes a big difference having grey bears instead. And the only thing we still need to build is our citadel this week. So we should have plenty of time for that. Okay, so let's end the turn. And I think we're actually probably going to end the episode there as well. So thanks very much for watching, and I will see you all next time.